Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Thursday, 16th of May. In this update, a dawn service is starting in Wellington to mark a year since the fatal Loafers Lodge boarding house fire. It's being attended by the families of the 5 victims, former residents and community leaders. Newstalk ZB's Azaria Howell is there and reports Building and Construction Minister Chris Pink has also announced a review of fire safety provisions.
He says the government is working hard to improve building fire safety, saying the country has too much substandard housing, not enough warm, dry, healthy homes for people who want them.
A mass resignation from Christchurch City Council's investment arm. Half the board of Christchurch City Holdings Limited gave notice abruptly overnight, effective immediately. Newstalk ZB's Blake Benny told Roman Travers the group makes clear the council has the right to make decisions about how to best use city assets.
But the 4 independent directors disagree with the decisions to maximise short-term dividends over paying down debts and investing in the future.
The group, which controls more than $5 billion of assets, says they've lost confidence in the council's ability to responsibly own core infrastructure. Meanwhile, Wayne Brown is putting a new plan to Auckland councillors this morning to reduce rates rises in our largest city. He's laying out a rates plan which would see an average 6.8% increase in 2025, 5.8% in 2026 and then 7.9% in 2027. It would then limit rates increases to no more than 3.5% a year until 2034. Brown also wants the council to sell its remaining shares in Auckland Airport and invest the money in a more diverse asset portfolio. The hospitality sector is grateful to be consulted over Auckland Transport's overnight parking charges, but says that should have been the process from the jump. AT's delaying charging for overnight parking in the central city until October so it can sufficiently consult with stakeholders. Hospitality NZ Chief Executive Steve Armitage says the sector is particularly concerned about how the charges could impact its workforce. He says hospitality staff often work outside of public transport hours and rely on their cars to commute to work.
The fact that they're potentially looking at $20 to $25 a day to be able to come in and do their jobs is probably a bridge too far for many.
The police union says we can't match the salaries being offered to officers in Australia. The New South Wales government is luring police officers from New Zealand to the state by allowing them to keep their current rank. Police Association President Chris Cahill understands there's more than 100 officers in the pipeline for Queensland as well.
And that's after at least 50 have already gone. So this approach from New South Wales will be a concern.
And Emily Perkins has won the Fiction Award for her novel Lioness at last night's Ockham Book Awards. In sport, Lawrence Pithy has finished 4th in a chaotic finish on the 207-kilometre 11th stage of Cyclone's Giro d'Italia. The 21-year-old is racing his maiden Grand Tour. Erin Routliffe and temporary playing partner Coco Gauff have advanced to Saturday's doubles tennis semi-finals at the Italian Open. And Crusaders mentor Rob Penny's taken exception at the way vision of him has been portrayed in the coach's box on Sky Sport after their Super Rugby defeat to the Highlanders. I'm Nivareti Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.